Hello, today in mathematics we're looking at the topic LCM of whole numbers using index method. To find the least common multiple LCM of numbers using the index method, we first need to determine the prime factorization of each number. Then take the highest power of each prime that appears in these factorizations. Let's proceed with calculations. Let's find the LCM of 24 and 18 using the index method. Step 1. The prime factorization of 24 is 2 raised to power 3 and 3 raised to power 1. While the prime factorization of 18 is 2 raised to power 1 and 3 raised to power 2. To find the LCM, we take the highest power of each prime number that appears. For 2, the highest power for 2 is 3. The highest power for 2 is you have 2 raised to power 3 and have 2 raised to power 1 here. The highest power is 2 raised to power 3, so we are taking this. For 3, the highest power, you have 3 raised to power 1 and 3 raised to power 2. The highest power is 3 raised to power 2, so we are taking 2 raised to power 3 and 3 raised to power 2. We take the highest power of each prime number that appears in these factorizations. Let's calculate the LCM using these factors. Step 2. The least common multiple LCM of 24 and 18 is calculated by taking the highest power of each prime factor from their factorizations, which is 2 raised to power 3 and 3 raised to power 2. Therefore, the LCM is 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 3 is equal to 8, while 3 raised to power 2 is equal to 9. Now when you multiply 8 by 9, you get 72. This is what we also have here. So the LCM of 24 and 18 using the index method is equal to 72. Let's take another example. Let's find the LCM of 18, 16 and 42 using the index method. To find the LCM of 18, 16 and 42 using the index method, we need to determine the prime factorization of each number, then take the highest power of each prime that appears in these factorizations. Let's proceed with the calculations. The prime factorizations are as follows. 18. The prime factorization of 18 is 2 raised to power 1 and 3 raised to power 2. While the prime factorization for 16 is 2 raised to 2 and 4. 2 raised to power 1 and 4 raised to power 1. 2 raised to power 4, sorry. The prime factorization of 16 is 2 raised to power 4. And the prime factorization for 42 is 2 raised to power 1, 3 raised to power 1, and 7 raised to power 1. Now to find the LCM, we'll take the highest power for each prime number that appears in this factorization. For 2, the highest power is 2 raised to power 4, so we're taking 2 raised to power 4. For 3, the highest power is 3 raised to power 2, so we'll take 2 raised to power 4 and 3 raised to power 2. Then for 7, the highest power is 7 raised to power 1, so we'll be taking 3 raised to power 2, 2 raised to power 4, and 7 raised to power 1. These are the highest powers. So let's calculate the LCM using these factors. The LCM of 18, 16, and 42 is calculated by taking the highest power of each prime factor from their factorizations. And these highest powers are 2 raised to power 4, 3 raised to power 2, and 7 raised to power 1. Therefore, the LCM of 2 raised to power 4, 2 raised to power 4 is equal to 16, 3 raised to power 2 is equal to 9, and 7 raised to power 1 is equal to 7. So when we multiply 16 by 9 and by 7, it gives us 1008. This is what we have here. Let's take another example. Let's find the LCM of 15 and 40 using the index method. The prime factorization for 15 is 3 raised to power 1 and 5 raised to power 1. While the prime factorization for 40 is 2 raised to power 3 and 5 raised to power 1. To find the LCM, we take the highest power for each prime number that appears in this factorization. For 2, the highest power is 3, 2 raised to power 3. For 3, the highest power is 1, and for 5, the highest power is 1. So we're taking 2 raised to power 3, 3 raised to power 1 and 5 raised to power 1. Let's calculate the LCM using these factors. The LCM of 15 and 40 is calculated by taking the highest power of each prime factor from their factorization, and which is 2 raised to power 3, 3 raised to power 1, and 5 raised to power 1. Therefore, the LCM is for 2 raised to power 3, 2 raised to power 3 is equal to 8, 3 raised to power 1 is equal to 3, and 5 raised to power 1 is equal to 5. So when you multiply 8 by 3 and by 5, the answer is 120. So 2 raised to power 3 times 3 raised to power 1 times 5 raised to power 1 is equal to 120. This has brought us to the end of this exercise today on finding the LCM of whole numbers using the index method. Let's look at the assessment section. Find the LCM of 9 and 24 using the index method. Drop your answer in the comment section. That will be all for today. See you in our next demo.